Good morning. I don't know if I had the sound off just now or not while I was doing my talking head, so this is the second time I'm doing this video. If this is not going to be out because the other talking head actually had volume, that'll be great. But currently right now we are standing in the middle of the train market, the Rom Hub, I believe is what it's called. And we are just waiting for Mom, who's shopping in the market. The train has come by, actually twice. It comes by 4 times a day. Most of the markets are actually closed now because of that fact. People have like died down. It was wall-to-wall people when I was here earlier. And I do have footage of it, so I could actually put that B-roll over this, the overlay. But now that the train has gone through, there is nobody here anymore. It's like everybody has disappeared. And it's funny because this is a terminal station, so train ends there, stops, people get off and on, and then it goes back the other way. And so that's kind of just how it was kind of anticlimactic, really. Once the train left, everybody disappeared, and there are some shoppers left, but there are far and few in between. I don't know if they can see them behind me. The smell is of dead fish, for sure. Like, no matter how you walk through here, there's just so much meat. And they sell everything here. They sell everything from fish and fresh produce that the locals are buying to all the kitschy items that are made for tourists like me that are coming through. And one of the things that I noticed was, like, as it's overcrowded, there is an actual red line. I'll have to film it. There's an actual red line on the ground. It's not visible everywhere, but you're supposed to stand behind the red line when the train comes, and a lot of people don't realize where that red line is, and they're standing out like idiots gonna get hit by a train. And it's funny because they warn you in Chinese, English, Japanese, Thai, and people just don't seem to get it. It's really interesting because the train then just blares its horn, which is why I think I had my volume off, because people were just standing in the middle of the train tracks right there. And they weren't moving out of the way, and there was a train clearly coming at them. So there was just this kind of idiocy of like tourists, really. I mean, the whole market moved back. The way that I would personally judge it is if you see the umbrellas come back to a certain, or these roofs come back to a certain point, maybe try to get to that point or behind that point and not be in the way. Lynn was actually saying that it was like super loud where she was because there was a ton of people at that point too. But I mean, I guess when people are traveling, they pay less attention. I don't know. I feel that I'm hyper aware when I'm traveling. So who am I to judge, right? And then, yeah, so then there was actually a coffee shop that Mom wanted us to try at the very end at the train station, the terminal station here. And they make their coffee with coconut water. It is a very different tasting. The flavor is very unique. I don't know if I like it or not yet, but I will also say that it's very sweet. So pretty crazy. I think we'll just continue shopping down, and then we'll check back in a moment here. Just, yeah, enjoy the shots of the train coming by. Really cool. Alright, and welcome back. I am at a floating market. I'm gonna have to write down on the screen which one it is because I actually do not know. One of many, many floating markets in the area. Damnoen Saduak floating market is what I think it is. But we just had lunch, a quick one. We went and got a Amphawa and enjoyed ourselves. The food is really good. The first 2 places that we went to were closed though, so it actually took us a while to actually get here to this floating market. We weren't planning on coming here, but It was a great choice. The food's delicious. It was a little bit sweeter than I'm used to, but the place still has, you know, still cracking. There's still quite a lot of people here, which is kind of nice. Super photogenic. I might be able to fly the drone if I play my cards right, but other than that, it's just been really cool to walk around and see all the little canals and all the boats floating around. They're just doing business like any other day. I mean, I'm kind of glad that we came on a Sunday, because if we didn't, the stuff like that wouldn't be happening right now. So yeah, we're just walking around. I think we'll do a little bit of shopping. Lynn's actually was able to buy some stuff, and we'll check it out. Oh, we'll be right back in a second.
Fish just stay here.
Okay, welcome back, and we are currently at the Buffalo Cafe. It's pretty amazing. They actually have buffaloes below, or behind me. Below me is actually, I'm walking on like this boardwalk above a pond that's full of fish. We were just checking out the fish. Those are pretty crazy. Before we arrived here, after we left the floating market, we went to my cousin's summer house and checked that out. It's like, seriously, I've seen it 7 years ago, and they changed it dramatically. Like, it used to just have holes in the ground is what I remember. They were pouring the foundation, and now it's like fully created, fully built out, and there's a whole house there. They're still working on it. It's not done yet. They have a house and a guest house there, and it's right next to the water. It's like perfect. They have 2 patios, they have a boat launch, and it's just so great. Like, it was just such a good time, and the weather is just so nice, particularly right now. It's great here right now as well. We then went to Somdul, which is a coffee shop that is local to this area. It's all eco-friendly. They actually do everything kind of farm to table, as well as whatever they could do to reduce plastics and recycle as much as possible. The gentleman there was really knowledgeable, really cool. He spoke a lot about what they were doing, and the coffee there was delicious. Oh, it's also by the river, also has a great view. Like the farm, they had this like whole beekeeping section. It was really, really, really awesome. And that being said, it was one of those things where my cousin, or my second cousin, was like, hey, I want you to, you said you like coffee, so I want you to try this place before we go to the Buffalo Cafe, which is technically, it's that right there. But we went to the Buffalo Cafe after that, and the coffee it's like Starbucks coffee. It's nothing amazing, but it's not bad. So I just got like a caramel macchiato, which in my opinion, all you taste is sugar and milk. So a quick walk around of this place. They really built this place up. Like, the Rusty Rose right there is a restaurant that's also farm to table, and they built it up around this, like, the exterior is metal, but the inside, instead of like any type of painting or anything, they actually do this intricate bamboo weaving type of, or thatch work, and it's incredible. Like, they did a real good job at it. Everything here is just so beautifully done. They also, it's called Buffalo Cafe because they actually have buffalo in that building over there. They also have chickens running around randomly, but the buffaloes are probably what everybody comes to see. Everything here is buffalo themed. Everything, they have buffalo like artwork all over the place, whether it be a statue or painting, or even just their signs. So like the exit sign has a, instead of the universal man, it's a universal buffalo type deal, or a man with a buffalo horns. And so really, really well kept, and they have swings. It's an Instagrammer or influencer's dream, I would say. Although I'm probably not gonna do too much of any of that. And yeah, now we're just getting ready to go get dinner. We're not gonna eat here, but it was a cool little visit. So we'll check back in a moment once we actually figure out where we're going next. All right, and we are home packing. We finished up dinner. Dinner was excellent. We had it at a local restaurant that my cousin frequents. He actually is really good friends with the owner, apparently. they were chatting it all up, and we got some free food out of it because of that. It was just your regular Thai food. I could throw some photos up. I didn't really take any video because it was a family dinner. And after that, it was just the long drive home. I would say today was a very successful trip to the Amphawa region. I wanted to go see the train market and the Buffalo Cafe, and we were able to do both. So really cool stuff. I hope that everyone else enjoyed their time as well. And I think this is where I'm going to go ahead and cut out for the night. So good night, and we'll see you in the next one.
ได้ป่ะไหมรู้ไหม